There are moments in history when ideas begin to run dry, when the narratives we once believed in start to fall apart, and the silence they leave behind swallows everything. This lecture begins in that silence, in the space where old meanings have collapsed and no new ones have managed to take their place. The traditional value system resembles a fossil today, an organism frozen in the form it assumed in the mid-19th century. Not entirely dead, but suspended, preserved by the faintest remaining pulse of its former life. A dormant shell, waiting, perhaps, for an unknown catalyst. As these old forms solidified, Western thought moved on. It arrived in a place empty and cold as interstellar space, a place where neither the human being nor the world itself carried any inherent meaning. Stanisław wrote, "The cosmos was not created for us, nor we for it. We are a byproduct of stellar transformations, one of the universe's countless configurations. A universe without intention, a world indifferent to our presence." By the mid-20th century, this awareness had become the core of the Western worldview. A philosophy built not on meaning, but on its absence. As Jean-Paul Sartre observed, "It is absurd that we were born, and absurd that we shall die." Nihilism, the acceptance of meaninglessness, of the absence of purpose. At first glance, it seems like an elegant solution. What objection could one possibly raise against the idea that nothing has meaning? It feels coherent, cool, almost artistically refined, like the disappearing crime in Michelangelo Antonioni's Blow Up. We could embrace it if it worked. The real question is, does it? The human being, the result of a chain of coincidences, a byproduct of processes described by physics, chemistry, and biology. Perhaps also the outcome of random events within quantum reality. Cause or chance? That seems to exhaust all the possibilities. Cause or chance? Doesn't the absence of purpose and meaning follow directly from this? But what is the first cause? And if there is a primordial accident, where or to whom did it happen? Does another dimension open the door to yet another layer of reality? Gottfried Leibniz posed the question often called the ultimate question. Why is there something rather than nothing? He drove that question into human thought like a nail. And so it seems that beyond chance and beyond causation, there must be something more. We reach the boundary of our knowledge, and suddenly we find that we are not only unable to give answers, we can no longer even formulate the right questions. Here lies the gap in the idea of meaninglessness. Beyond cause and beyond chance, there is some unknown realm. We know nothing about it. We have no method for exploring it. All we can do is give it a name, just to speak about it at all. Let us call it the extraverse. So how can we summarize these reflections? Existentialism, absurdism, nihilism, postmodernism, all were ideas of refined elegance. But did they explain our world? That question is, of course, rhetorical.